This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Seattle. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 6.
Here's Carson. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now it's Carson. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Yeah, Mike, you can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Gun. Gun, gun. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58 right there.
Now Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
That's it, baby. You go, go.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Good.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. This is Carson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
At the 36-yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him learn. Can't relate. Watch his skirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red, green, red, tight. Set the bar, take flight.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the pass. 14.
They run it with Carson. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And he slings one that's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
36 power. Slam. Check 52. Zebra.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive ended in the end zone.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Quick throw taken in by Snead. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down.
A 2nd-round pick from Ohio State. Here's J.K. Dobbins. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Reed on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 70 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2, unsuccessful.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Now Jackson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Jackson from the shotgun. Well, that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
29 yards.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown,
Baltimore. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Ravens 12. Seahawks 3.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. On first down, Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Patrick Queen.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
on second down. It's Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll run on first down. Carson. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
That's out to the left and complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Running for it. Here's Hyde. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Here's Sam Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Pick up on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And some room to roam now. The 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Seahawks 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Not much there, only a yard.
At the 40.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, that's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
10 more yards. And that's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard
From the gun, it's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Carson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
And goal.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Jackson on 3rd and long from his end zone. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you had looked, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
25 yards.
That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
On first down, Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
He's checking. Crash.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. One more time with Dobbins. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
And goal.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock pocket free. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
But some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Rush in. Rush in. Go. 58, right over there. Right, 58, right there. Quarterback, don't get nervous, man. We ain't beginning.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a give, right side. Carson, and he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They run again with Carson, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And this is caught. He hits more. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, 88 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 75 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
The Ravens will line up.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returnable for Dorsett. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He finds an opening past the 40. Left side complete to Lockett. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, zero. Hey, alert.
They go play action with Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Intended for
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Alert 3. One left.
Play action. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.